Oh my gosh, you're back. What a surprise. I was not expecting this in the slightest. Well, welcome back. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. Yes, an ice farm, perhaps. Why an ice farm? Why an ice farm indeed? I have a need. A need for speed. You've heard about boat racing, right? Race your boats really fast down the ice. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to get that done. Now, as you may recall, last episode, if we'll call it that, I was talking about how you get away and you lose track and you don't get stuff done. I want to get something done. I want to get my feet really dipped into something, and that something for me is something that we can all enjoy in this cheeky little server. And why not do a little racetrack? A little racetrack around. Oh, also, this is why you don't build an ice farm out of something that can be pickaxed, because you'll just get rid of it every time. I want to show the world. I want to show all my friends, my family, my colleagues, my boss. I just want to show them all that I am the fastest boat racer out there. Mr. Noodle 2K15, I'm coming for you. The Lovely, I'm coming for you. Emerald King, I'm coming for you. Airy Dan, get out of the way, not a fan. The Matt Paris. Your life's a Faris. That's how you say fast. This is the most satisfying thing. And yeah, look, a netherite pick is a netherite pick, but buddy, I don't think they're gonna last. This is one of my favorite bits, getting all the source blocks to come back together. It all comes back into this corner for me to pick up. Bloop. Oh. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get on with the racetrack. Alright, so I've picked the starting point to be over yonder. I've collected a basic amount of materials. Just, the bare minimum to get started, because I just want to get cracking. Alright, right. So, my plan, as it currently stands, make an outline. Make an outline is always the way to go. And already I'm not quite sure on the shape. I think it will need a lot of tweaking. I'm really bad with circles. I'm atrocious with circles, actually. So it's going to look a bit janky for a while. But you know what? That's absolutely alright. The thing that I'm thinking of right now is Crash Team Racing. I think Mario Kart's definitely got more prestige, perhaps, at this point. But they were one of the original kart races. Absolutely wonderful. Childhood memory of mine. And, I could make arguments for whether or not I think it's the best kart racer out there. Because I think it is. I think its mechanics are very tight. But that's neither here nor there. I'm also just a massive Crash Bandicoot fan. So I know a lot of boat racing tracks are very flat. Because it's about the drifting. It's about that level of skill. But what I want to do is I want to play with levels. I want to play with terrain types. I get very ambitious, and then, then nothing happens because you run out of time. Ooh, okay, I need to keep turning. But But no. Here's the ticket. Here's the thing. We have a long stretch here. Long stretch. Bing, bang, bong. And then we'll turn it around as if we're like circumnavigating the frickin' island, which is the premise of this track. And then bing, bang, bong, bing, bang. God, I'm a genius. Ooh, you know what's hard? You know what's hard with these races? The thing that's hard with these races are sharp turns. So I think almost a right angle will do the trick. That's the goal here. Gotta mess with the races. Bing, bong. It's really nice being in a mushroom island, not having to deal with any mobs cropping up behind me to jump scare me. I can just stay. I don't have to sleep. I can just enjoy the night air, the quietness, and my little armor shop in the distance. Oh, hello. Oh, coward. The nerve of some people, honestly. Alright, so now I just need to match that. That actually doesn't look too... I say that doesn't look too bad. Alright, I think it's time to sleep. I can't deal with all this. This is scary. These guys, they're mean. God! Yeah, look at that. MLG. Go! And I can't do PVM for the life of me. And don't even get me started on PvP. Zoo wee mama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Oh my, what have we here? So, I've done a little bit, just a little bit, because I want to make sure this works first. I spent ages on my creative test world just plugging away at different ways to make boats go on an incline, and I've seen lots of other creators or other people do techniques where the pressure plate is before the piston that goes up, but I was finding that I was kept getting stuck. So what I've done is I've reversed it like so, and it just has this fun little effect here where I'm bouncing over and over and over and over again, and I just want to quickly test it whilst you're here with me. Hope you don't mind that I left you alone for a while. Alright, start the music. Can you tell I don't know how to boat drift? Alright, back to the ice farm. Oh man, this is taking a long time. I'm sure you're aware, but have you ever mined ice before? If you want to use packed ice or blue ice, it takes a phenomenal amount of time. I made this massive, big space because I'm like, oh yes, I'm going to need a lot of ice. Going to need lots and lots of ice, so I'd better make a big area to farm it. And I've tried that, and hold on. Ooh, let's see if I can do this. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, and so like I've got this full inventory of ice. You know, I waited ages for it to freeze, and then I bing bong bing bong bing. Look at that. 2 3/4 stacks. Absolutely disgraceful. And my intention was, oh yes, I'll fill all these up, it'll work a treat. I think that might take a little while. So I'm thinking, it's time to speed things up a little bit. Let's get rid of some icebergs, and let's do it in the fastest way possible. A time lapse. Let's go. Alright, enough. That was exhausting. I'm tired. I want a change of pace. I have something that I desperately want to show you guys. And this is the most important thing you will see all day. I swear on me mum. I swear on her, and she'd agree. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you see before you is the small town of Noodle Gully. And there has never been a bigger hive of scum and villainy. And there's a particular place that I have my beef with, that I take umbrage with, and that is the saloon. This blasted place has taken many a dollar from me at the poker table, and I want to teach it a lesson. No weapons, no armor, they say. Well, Mr. Noodle 2K15, how are you going to enforce this against a gang? A local gang who come from the mountains and want to take over your peaceful little town. Alright, now I'm certainly not a member of this gang. I mean, look at me, I would never do anything untowards, especially to any of my friends, obviously. But, you know, I may or may not supply armaments to them. I'm certainly not placing blame, that's what I'm saying. It's not my fault, but, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do to make a living for my family. And one such thing is hand out these gang weapons. Perfect. Now I say, it's time we start recruiting those rootin' and tootin' boys. In the dead of night we go hunting for the rootin' and tootin' boys. They like to hang out just in the outskirts of town where they know Mr. Noodle won't come a-creepin'. Will you take my property of the rootin' and tootin' boys? No? That's a lot of creepers over there. Holy cow. Oh, hello. You sure you don't want this sword? Is an iron shovel better? Alright. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. Rootin' and tootin' boys, where are you? Here we got some, again, carrying stuff. Is that necessary, guys? Really? Yeah, you've got it. We've got a root toot boy. Now, I'm sorry, you have to die. Come on, root boy. Again, I'm just so smart. Come on, root boy. Rootin' and tootin' boy. Look at this. I made it just for you. Just me and my friend, strolling into Noodle Gully. No, he's not my friend, sorry. I don't know who this man is. He's certainly not an associate of mine. Also, whilst we're just me and this complete stranger who I have no affiliation with, just hanging out, can we appreciate Mr. Noodle 2K15's building? Look at this. It's so beautiful. Noodle Gully Stables we just went through. Where are we? Okay. Thankfully he's made it very walkable city, this. Come on in. You'll enjoy it. Poker's great. You lose money to Mr. Noodle all the time. It's hilarious. It's a great fun time. We all have so much fun. No one gets bitter about it. Yeah, what's up here? What's up here, dude? Oh. Friend. I mean, person I've never met. Proud of you. Come on, King. Come on, King. This way. Oh. Yeah. Alright. I can't leave that way. Let's go get more rootin' and tootin' boys. Gotta wait till night time though. So I'll just head into Noodle Gully Train Depot. I know it's depot, I'm being silly. Settle in and keep an eye on the clock. Alright, back to it I think. What a wonderful evening of clock staring that was. A whole day in fact. I'd like to pick up a whole group this time. Going one at a time is going to be a bit time consuming. Alright, here we go. Come forth, children of the night, my rootin' and totin' boys. Time to rise. Rise, I tell you. Now, the rootin' and tootin' boys seem a little shy. Oh. Hey, what are you doing under here? Come out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you've got an arrow. Would you prefer a sword? Ah, guys, try the sword. No? One more pass around and then I'll move on to other people. Because you guys clearly aren't interested in the job. Oh, there's a gold root boy. Yeah, perfect. Alright, come here, root boy. Be a part of the gang. Come on. Yes! Oh, so exciting! Yeah, I'm so excited! No, I'm sorry, darling. No kids in the gang. This is a gang of grown-ups. Grown-up gang, grown-up gang. Come on, my family. My gang. My homeboys. My rootin' and tootin' boys. Oh, I love my rootin' and tootin' boys. I'd be lost without them, honestly. Taking my rootin' and tootin' boys into town. We're walking along, I'm gonna get hit. I've got thorns on, I can't let that happen. No, 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 no. Focus time. Let's focus up, boys. We got a saloon to infest it with our scum and villainy. All the gang wanted was a place to play their games. And I can already tell you this now, the sheriff of this town is gonna kick him out. Because he's just rude. He's a mean, mean man. I'd say my work here is done. The day is anew, the day started fresh. I think it's time I went home. Alright friends, I think that's it for today. Yeah, this has been exhausting but very, very fulfilling work. That racetrack I'm very excited about. I can't wait to continue working on it. I might employ the help of some others to get it done, but it is going to be absolutely magnificent. For next time, I'm thinking as well, the front of my pyramid's looking a little dull, isn't it? There's not really much going on. I think we should put a little something in front of it. I think that's what we should do next. I'm very excited, very excited. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this little thing I was doing today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.